All right, guys. Welcome to They Not Like Us podcast, episode 2. It's back, me, Mr. Elo, and I'm back with my co-host, Kid, and we're here to make another video and talk about some topics that we got for you guys. So, topics that we're going to get into today is Foolio's killers are subject to be arrested, and Ernest Cantor comments on LeBron James and Erica Ashe passing this week. So the first thing we're gonna get into is Foolio, right? So as we know, Foolio had died. It's been almost a month now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so he had died. So I know the police are doing an investigation, trying to see if they can get any suspect. So apparently, there were 5 suspects, right? Only 3 of them got caught,
So far, yeah.
and the other 2 suspects are on the run. So my first thoughts on the topic of this would be Foolio suspects getting arrested. What's your thoughts on that?
Uh, my thoughts on that is I want to know it didn't take police that long to catch them, but they said they did have people like they had suspects already, so they was just waiting till a good time to build a case to catch them and make sure they don't come to the United States to be. So, but it looked crazy. Them picking them up and stuff like that. They look like they was lost. They were raining, and they still came and got them in the rain. So, one of the suspects, I seen they picked them up a week before. So, if they picked them up one of the suspects a week before the video we just seen. So those was probably like what Sunday I think they picked them up.
Yeah,
Tuesday. The girl and the boy
yeah.
in the house. So that was Sunday. I ain't gonna lie, they had the suspect in the rain.
In the rain, it was
Just
crazy.
sitting there, I would have been like, yo, just take me in already. Take me in, please. But and I know when he reached to the police department, it was cold in there. I was like,
They could have got sick or not that.
yeah, you could get sick, but you know how it goes. Like they don't care about how you feel.
Nah.
They don't. So
So the names of the 3 people that got charged so far is Isaiah Chance. The female name is Alicia Andrews, and the third person that got charged is Sean Gathright.
yeah,
So those are the 3 people that got charged right now, and they're saying that apparently the female Alicia Andrews, she's the one who helped set up Julio to get caught, and that's when they ran down on the car and just started gunning down the car. That's it. They was able to kill him.
so she was there.
She, she got the location. She dropped the location
Yeah,
while
but
Julio was there.
then that means she was there.
Yeah,
So she was one of the people in the entourage.
yeah, probably.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy work.
So they probably could get her for conspiracy to commit.
Murder.
Yep. So all that. So just a bunch of craziness fruits all around. So I guess my next question will be on the topic will be, will one of them rat on each other as regards to the situation?
I done seen they saying the girl she don't want who gonna flip.
I heard that too. I heard that they said the female's gonna rat. But who knows? It might be one of the guys that might rat too, depending on a possible murder. Was that like 25 life?
Yeah, but you know what you was doing. You know what you was getting yourself involved. You know what comes with this.
Everybody knows what they get themselves into
Yeah,
get caught.
they gonna throw the book at you, but if you gotta do it. You ain't gonna. I don't think they gonna. For you to get 25 to life, they gotta find a murder weapon.
Mm.
Ain't no murder weapon. They just going off of videos, text message,
Probably just was not the weapon.
and they say they got them in 4K. So you need to add all the evidence to get that. But I know they're gonna give them plea deals. Most likely the plea deal gonna come in for they can rat on.
Yeah.
Who gonna rat on each other first?
With sack, all that.
Yeah, who gonna rat on each other first? Who gonna bend? Who gonna fold first?
And on top of that, who, if they could snitch on the other two suspects that didn't get caught?
Nah, I see they caught one of the other two yesterday. They
No, they
caught,
did.
yeah, one of them. He was at his house with his I guess his girl. So they had picked him up last night.
So they're gonna try to get him to flip on the other person.
Nah, the other person they got yesterday, he older. He an older person. He like in his 30s. These three they picked up, they like in their 20s.
Oh, they're young.
The last one you just said, his last name, he like 19. He born in 2005.
Wow.
And the girl, she born in 2003, and the other one who was in the rain singing with
So
the
she's
red
like
jacket.
22
With the red
or
jacket.
23. Oh no, oh she'd be 21.
Yeah, the one with the red jacket, I think he born in 2023. So all of these, they young. So
Do you think there was like a bounty on?
yeah, it was.
Like,
He said it.
How much?
I don't know how much it was, but he said it. He said he got a bounty on his head. In the interviews, he said in one of his interviews, he got a bounty on his head.
Okay. So I guess my last point I want to get on this topic. You think Julio's gang that he's affiliated with, you think they're gonna spin back for retaliation for Julio being killed?
Nah,
Not that they identified the suspects.
no, because majority of his gang is not there no more. So who's
I'm
gonna
talking
do
about
it?
the few people that's left.
Nah, they ain't gonna put their life in jeopardy.
So you don't think they're gonna try to get somebody in prison to try to get at them, or?
Nah, you're right. They could do that, try to, but still, it's like there's so much, the police is watching it.
Yeah, I think the police really gonna have like sharp eyes on.
Yeah, that's how you gonna get caught up. They gonna pick you up. Right now, the best thing you can do is just stay away from that right now, because that's the hottest thing right there. It's too hot right now. For that.
All right. So that's it. If more information comes up as regards to this topic, we'll of course talk about it on the next episode. So on to the next topic. So we're going to get to some sports right now. So the next topic we're going to be talking about Ernest Cantor comments on LeBron James. So as we know, Ernest Cantor is, he always had he used to be a former NBA player, and that for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he had some strong words for LeBron James recently on a podcast. I think it was on Outkick, where he was saying how LeBron James is a hypocrite, LeBron James is a dictator, and he runs the league. He controls the media. He has media puppets all around him, and just doing his bidding, talking good about him, trying to fabricate a false GOAT debate between him and Michael Jordan, etc. And we're gonna talk about that because I feel like this topic was interesting to see. Not a lot of people goes against the grain when talking about LeBron James. I think Kwame Brown calls them the go along, get along gang. All the people that's in with LeBron James as a paid media plant or puppet that's under him. And what do you think about Ernest Cantor's strong comments about LeBron James and his place in the NBA hierarchy?
Um, he probably got it's kind of true to a degree.
Is it? Mm-hmm.
Like the media and this, like he just tell the media like, yo, spin this story, spin that story. Like that sound like dictatorship to me.
Yeah, I do think LeBron James has a lot of paid media plants, such as allegedly Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright, Colin Cowherd, Gilbert Arenas, etc., Kendrick Perkins, and I just recently found out that Chris Broussard.
Mm-hmm.
He's signed under Clutch Sports. He's represented by Clutch Sports.
But he like Jordan.
Yeah, he do. He's one of the few people who like.
He don't be biased.
He's a LeBron James stan, but he still has Michael Jordan as the.
So
the
he's
GOAT.
not a bias.
He
neutral.
He's neutral, but I can't trust somebody that's signed to Clutch to that degree.
Got the media in his pocket. He'll spin the story how he wants to spin the story. That's like I've never seen that before.
Me either. Out of all like the superstars that's came in the league, I've never seen somebody that's monopolized the sports media to some degree to where like he forces people to talk glowingly about him, go like they, excuse me, go over it, past his mistakes and everything while
You know what's crazy?
tearing down other greats to prop him up as the greatest of all time.
You know what's crazy? I never seen Kobe did that.
Me either.
Kobe like left the game on the court. That his game tough for him.
Yeah.
He had to go and pay meteors to talk good about him. Like, what that will make him look.
And the fact that LeBron James is still playing while Clutch Sports is doing certain shady business behind the scenes. Because we already know LeBron James is a loud-sided speaker of that organization, whether he wants to admit it or not. And to have that running amok, because, you know, certain players signed to Clutch Sports like Ben Simmons, Anthony Davis, when he signed with Clutch Sports when he was with the Pelicans, and then a year later he asked for a trade to the Lakers, like just like crazy alleged collusion like that is like just bad for the league overall because like damn like this guy has a lot of power and nobody's like stopping him. I understand he's one of the biggest like athletes in basketball right now, but it's like damn like he's doing a lot and nobody's like reeling him in and trying to control certain things that he do. So he's like running roughshod, especially with power. So I guess the next topic would be do you think LeBron James runs all sports media
I
with
think,
his plants and alleged plants and puppets in the media?
yeah. I think you're a majority of the media.
I know that certainly
Yeah.
when it comes to ESPN, they might as well call it Le ESPN.
I never seen something like this. Like, this is insane.
When it
Like,
came to
all the greats, like that's something what you call it could do that if you wanted to. Magic could have did that if you wanted to, but
yeah,
Magic is great. Bird could have did that if he wanted to, but Bird is great. Shaq could have did that if he wanted to, but he's great.
to play devil's advocate 1 second, so those type of players, while the media were harsh and tough, especially in New York, LA, coastal areas like that. LeBron James has dealt with a 24-hour news media cycle, which is like a lot more different than how it was in the '90s. But Michael Jordan did face a lot of harsh criticism back in his heyday too, especially in the '80s where he was scoring a lot of points, wasn't winning championships, getting bounced out by
Yeah,
the Detroit Pistons.
they always gonna say, oh, before Pippen got there, you win
Exactly.
that,
Yeah.
but still, like LeBron had to go play with Wade to win something.
Exactly.
So it's like the same thing.
All right. Okay. I agree with that. So on the last topic, we want to touch about that is so I mean, like we already got to it, but do you think LeBron James is a dictator?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I understand that LeBron James has a lot of influence and power in the NBA, but a lot of the stuff he's doing with his son, giving him his son a draft draft pick, getting him into like a guaranteed contract, even though he hasn't earned it, manipulating teams, stacking the deck, having a rule change. You remember 2016 NBA Finals? A year before then, I think when LeBron James and the Warriors had played in 2015.
He lost.
Yeah, he lost, but during that time, they used to play like back to back finals or like a day in between finals. And LeBron James was complaining to the commissioner, Adam Silver, saying that we need a longer break in between finals games. And that's another factor that helped LeBron James win in 2016. He was able to get rest and compose himself the times when they were facing the Golden State Warriors in 2016 while they were having that epic meltdown.
I want to know if LeBron would have lost the 2016 final. What would have been his
He had a bit
career?
he had a bit of abject failure.
You think he would have still like manipulated the media?
Of course.
But you would have been what?
They would have said he lost to 73 and 19. Would you respect? Would you respect?
They the greatest team.
Exactly.
That what they would have said.
Yeah.
That was
This
that was a better team.
that team is better than the 72-10 Bulls.
Yeah, they were waiting to put that right there. They was waiting to put that.
So the fact that he beat them, they try to make that as the reason why he's the greatest of all time because he beat that 73-19, despite the fact that Draymond Green got suspended, Andrew Bogut got hurt during that series. Steph Curry was 100% healthy, and Andre Iguodala was having back spasms, a whole bunch of etc. They were like, giving ticky tack calls to Steph Curry. When you remember that game he fouled out.
Yeah.
It took all that, and they still barely won a game 7.
I want to know this season coming up, like, is the media gonna take everything LeBron tell them to do to push out? Who they gonna talk about? His son or more about him?
It's gonna be more about him because I heard rumors that he's making a documentary. So
that's that.
Similar, probably gonna be similar to that. They were recording since the 2022 season because he made it to that season when he made it to the Western Conference Finals and he faced the Denver Nuggets.
So was the early championship? They're not recording those.
What you mean?
It's the early championship.
No, that's gonna be in the documentary. But they were continuing filming because he thought maybe he has a chance to probably win another championship, etc. But then he got stomped out by the Denver Nuggets, and then he got knocked off again to them next year in the first round. So now they have to figure out another. They have to figure out another agenda or propaganda or some type of thing to do to where, how could we put him over Jordan even though he can't win no more championship? Oh, I have an idea. Let's make him win the in-season tournament. Oh, let's make him score 40,000 points. Oh, let's draft his son and he'll be the first ever person to play.
Not championship pedigrees, like what that's just stuff you doing. Like you're supposed to do.
That's the only thing he can do. Trying to win a championship at this point in his career.
Putting up assists, putting up rebounds.
Yeah, he's supposed to step at it.
That's not championship degree.
To him, that is.
Kobe is not liking that.
To him,
any championship before him, no, that's not championship degree.
Like I said, to him, that is. That's the only thing he can do. He can't win no more MVPs. He can't win no Defensive Player of the Year. He can't win a championship.
Do you think the Lakers team?
It's trash.
His son, did they get better?
No, they got worse. You saw his play in summer league. He's not ready. Not that he can't get better.
And he playing on don't forget, he's playing on the West. The West is tough.
He's not playing. He hasn't played a star. He hasn't played a role player in the West.
Yeah.
Let alone a star player.
I want to see what he would do when they call his number.
If he gets in, I see him.
JJ Redick ain't gonna call.
I see it like this. They're gonna have him in like maybe garbage time. They're getting blown out, or they're doing the blown out. Have him and LeBron James do play a little bit. Have like a photo op, like
some movie.
Yeah, and then after that, they'll probably send him to the G League so he could properly develop, or they'll just leave him on the bench.
So they send him to the G League. Do he still get paid $9 million?
Yeah.
Yes, $9 million. That's crazy.
Yeah. Because it's like he's not ready yet. Not saying that he can't get better, but he's just not.
Get better, but it's gonna take some time.
He's not ready to play at that level.
Yeah,
not yet, anyway. So that's about it. And now we're gonna get into our last topic. So, as we know, Erica Ash, the star actor who played in the TV show Survivor Remorse and the Real Husband of Hollywood, has recently passed away at the age of 46 from cancer. What are your thoughts about it?
I think that's tragic. That's bad. I would have never thought somebody, you can't, cancer is cancer. Like, you can't, ain't no way around cancer. You could be cancer, but they say it always comes back. So, but it come back twice as worse. So, I never know she had cancer. And you would have never known, like, she had cancer because she never showed that. One thing I give about the actors or the actress, they still will be working.
Yeah, same thing with the actor Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, you would have never known they were sick because they still work and they don't
Yeah.
show it unless you was around them.
Mm-hmm. So probably the family members.
Yeah, of course the family, the close family and friends gonna know. But yeah, so when she was on Survivor, well, she was funny.
Yeah, she was.
I liked
She was
it.
very.
I liked it that show. That's why when they canceled the show, I was like, I got mad. Like
Especially
that was
after.
a good show.
Especially after Mike Epps had got killed off.
Oh yeah, I really got mad. I was like, oh no, y'all knocked out Mike Epps. I got rid of Mike Epps to what? Then after that, once they took out Mike Epps off the show just went downhill from that.
Yeah, it was really. It
That's
was
what.
really tragic. I give my condolences to the family. I wish stuff like this didn't happen. Like I hate like reporting like especially like deaths, deaths and stuff like that. All prayers go to the family. Hope she rest in peace and was gonna remember her for her work. She was really funny. I enjoyed her on the TV show. She was a beautiful woman, great spirit. Pretty sure she was a real good person. So any more thoughts before we close it up? Alright, so those are our thoughts and opinions on the matter of Erica Ash passing. Again, RIP to the family. I hope she sleeps in peace. She's resting well now, not going through no much pain. I'm sad that another person has passed away.
At a young age.
At a young age, exactly 46 is a young age. It's cancer. I'm sorry that we gotta report stuff like this. Well, way of life.
The only thing is promise is death.
Yep. So those are our thoughts and the opinions on the matter of the topics that we talk about. This is Not Like Us podcast episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.